Are we in the internet? Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy here at the Pumpkin Dobo channel / Twitch stream. Yes, depending on where you're watching this right now. So right now we're in episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. We're really close to finishing this episode, I believe. We've just finished our second day. Oh, I guess it's still the same day. Well, the day 1 of investigations, there was like 2 sets of investigations, and now we're going back into the courtroom to find out who actually killed the evil magistrate. Okay, let's just continue. Day 3. Oh, okay, so yeah, it's been 2 days. It's now day 3. It's the trial again. Yes. And let's jump right into it. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Okay, so this is our defendant, Will Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. He's been accused of killing the magistrate. Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know, we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Oh dear, here we go. October 19, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. Oh, the director. Okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude! I don't remember his voice. He didn't really come up that often, so. How rude can you get? Yo, don't you know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai new brothel. Salmonella, I'm director of television. Were you at the Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right, she doesn't waste time putting on the pressure. Ugh. Witness testimony, the day of the murder. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During that morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a long time than it thought it would. Oh, did it? This stream stopped. Okay. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the studio to trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Oh, it's weird. Why is the capture not working? It looks like it's stop. We were in the meeting until around 4. Let's see. Okay, we're back. So, here we go again. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Let's see. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. Let's press. Is that when you always come in to work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about that. The freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all day, sad face. Tell us more about that. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fighting scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing? Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Got more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on for so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, that's the limp. Which of course led to me missing my lunch, Roths. Roths? Rolling on the floor, starving? Okay, I hear that everyone else ate lunch at the employee area, but I had a meeting in the soup shell, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah. No steaks at least. Can you believe it? It must have been a tough one. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, because there was food at the trailer area. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. So that means they were there. Mr. Manella. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The kind of plates as the ones in the employees area. Who ate lunch there? No, hey, good call, yeah. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspect as much. So, when exactly did you eat? You took one break during that meeting? I wolf it down. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story in our budget. Get this! The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break? Well... yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about it, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Oops, Ruffle. Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well, very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Ruffle. But it's only a 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams. Okay, that didn't really give us anything. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay. What is FWIW? What time exactly did you take that break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:35. 2:30? That's the time of the death. So he could have gone to the Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. There's only 15 minutes, so you're 13 in base 12. What are you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other ones was D. Vasquez's plate. Oh, I see, that's the pun. I don't know. It's been racking up my head around what that pun is. D. Vasquez. It's Diva. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Yeah, not enough time for someone to commit a murder in Studio 1. Lol. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to the Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Is it because there was that blocked way? I claim it. There's no other way. Oh, the only people who are the current suspects now are the ones from studio, from the trailer. Yeah, if I agree to let everyone in that trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time on the break of the meeting. But 15 minutes, murder certainly is possible. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa! You're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey's head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I am afraid you lose this round. Oh, frick. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking in is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Oh my gosh, there's a witness. Who? Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Dang, that was brutal. I mean, if we said that people in the trailer was off the hook, like, we wouldn't have gotten a correction, but then it's like they're the only ones right now that are being pointed for possibly murdering them. There is still the assistant, but for some reason they've just like totally like forgotten about her. Oh, just hydrating myself with some water. Alright. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. But, Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. A chance. She doesn't have an accent. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. Oh. What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You're the Steel Samurai, hero to the children everywhere after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Let's do what? Let's do what, Mia? What is there for us to do? We're screwed. We don't have any leads. Our whole stick with pointing it to the people at the trailer is gone. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. So short! Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Right, a box, yes. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those, donut crates should do it. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? What? They've got get all grown up, don't you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Yes, try to be gentle. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please, tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with beards over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will do. I prefer a bearded gentleman. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. Hold on, I'm just checking some messages. Real quick stuff. What popped out? Sorry about that. Something popped up. Okay. Wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better take a note of it in the court record. Oh, the music stopped. I was like, oh god. Cody's camera added to the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Necessary. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went to the woods off the flats so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out of the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see and hear, honestly. Okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai. I guess there's just ones. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio? Actually, I've been there a couple times. I never managed to get to there on a rehearsal day, and the security is always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. To the woods of the path to the legal off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's a woods. That's what I was. I see. Anyhow, I'm going to the studio. Got kinda lost in the way for about 30 minutes. Got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But I guess what happened next? Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was talking about the studio gate. It looked like he was talking about something before going in. Then he opened the gate. What's inside? I see. What then? The rock right before my eyes. I took the bad guy. Of course, I see someone took him down. Pow. If I had my camera with me, that would have been damn sad, tell you. If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Wait, that contradicts. I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Want to see a Steel Samurai? Okay. I think I'll present the camera. He insisted that he always has the camera with him though, so it doesn't make sense. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? His face. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting that much pressure? I mean, too much pressure. What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How to explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? There's a little box. So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? What? Why did I leave it there? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the steel samurai rules. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay. So, the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah! What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person! He was a person! How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kinda scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix. Doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. He's getting to that. Relax and listen. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, get into that. Why? Huh? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, the steel samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that? With the samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. We've already seen what happened. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how we might have missed something so vital? Well, here's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. You have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? Couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fights? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Sorry, Your Honor, do you have another explanation for this? You have a certain, okay. I think it's he couldn't watch it. Did I show evidence? Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. I did put it looking at it. Here's my proof. Oh. Okay, no. Maybe he just couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it, how could he calmly watch a murder taking place at this age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in his boy's statement. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. I was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Okay. Okay, that means there is evidence. Still learning how to use it. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, no photo. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from my clutches of the evil villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but then the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cross-examination, no photo. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything else? I guess the samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely. My new camera has too many buttons. I didn't figure it out. Tried to take a picture. I really tried. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. A personal gun to your samurai. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Maybe we really need not take a picture, not even one. I'm gonna press it harder. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Oh, wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out all about this kid. I know. He takes photos of Steel Samurai's victories. He gave us his scrapbook of it. Here, I'll present it. He wouldn't have erased them. Cody! What? Man, every time you pick Cody, you follow it with something bad. Just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I will take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow with them. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of the pictures of Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Oh! No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? I actually have no idea. What the heck? The photos were blurry. He erased them by mistake. The Steel Samurai didn't win. It's because the Steel Samurai didn't win. It's either that or he erased them by mistake because he didn't know how to use it. But I think it's this one. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle truth. Can't handle cheese. Can't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. For witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Well, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Okay. Dang. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. There was no victim. Hammer was the victim. Jack Hammer was the one that died. Oh, Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hasn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. Her voice. How was her voice again? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So, it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah! A photo on my digital camera! But what? Show us, quick! No way, man, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, this is it. Oh, okay. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it. It's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring evidence. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. It's Studio 2. Isn't it at Studio 1? Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Yeah. We stabbed him. We got a critical hit. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder was not, say, 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It's Studio 2. It's obviously Studio 2. Here. Wait. This gate. Oh, that's the main gate. Here. It was here. What does that have to do with the number on the gate on this photograph? Oh, do I have to explicitly point at Studio 2? Here. Here at Studio 2. I see, that will explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Well, the path was blocked there, but also the trailer is there. I'm still gonna point towards the trailer. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Ms. D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in the actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with the access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Dang. Subversion of the crime scene. Order. The defense takes the following claims. Scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume, then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof of that Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. Maybe. I have proof. You do? You drew Mr. Wright? Yeah, that they're so surprised. Suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right through. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. Oh, sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes? But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood. Fingerprint the bottle. I think fingerprint the bottle. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. I don't think blood tests would have worked because it's way too long since that whole incident happened. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. The bottle given to the judge. Okay. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Dang, this is a long one. Thought we would finish it. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. The court is adjourned. Oh gosh. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Yeah, me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Oh, of course we were kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Alright. That will be it for this episode. Dang. It's getting quite intense. Alright. Let's just save this. Alrighty, well, thank you for everyone that dropped in. Believe, yes? Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for those who dropped in or who stumbled by upon this stream. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated the view, even if it's just a little glance. And for those who have seen this on YouTube, thank you as well. Greatly appreciate stopping by and checking this out. And yeah, if you want to see more, tune in next time that I stream. I don't have a clear schedule, but yes, I will keep on doing this onward. So yeah, thank you very much. And remember to wash your hands, stay at home, and be safe, everyone. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye bye. Thank you again. Hope everyone has a great day, or night, or afternoon, depending on when you'll be seeing this. Bye bye.